Mental Health Institute marks 150 years of service.
Governor Tony Evers was there to celebrate the occasion today. Today, Holly Brantley talked to its directors about rising above some pretty big challenges at the facility, and Governor Evers about better mental health care across the state.
Celebrating a century and a half of mental health care for patients in Northeast Wisconsin.
We know that folks are struggling.
Outside the Winnebago County Mental Health Institute, Governor Tony Evers and state leaders in healthcare reflected on decades of service and overcoming obstacles.
Mental health affects all of us.
Winnebago County Mental Health Institute helps people of all ages living with challenging behaviors and complex psychiatric illnesses. Director Jesse Andrews says they couldn't meet the needs of their patients without dozens of dedicated staff members.
Our staff here are dedicated, they're experts, and they're all heart.
While this is a happy occasion, the journey hasn't always been easy. Dating back to 2017, our investigations uncovered what staff called draining and dangerous conditions. Staff members told us they were called upon to work shifts up to 16 hours to make up for staffing shortages. Patient care was also called into question. But now, 6 years later, Andrews says they've made changes.
We have had the opportunity, however, to utilize some contract staffing, and that's really been very helpful. We've also made many efforts in terms of recruitment and retention of staff, introducing flexible schedules.
She says now families can rest easy in their care.
I trust the care that we provide here. We do important work, we do hard work, and we do it well.
At the end of the day, this is a great institution.
Governor Tony Evers commended the Institute's years of service and also making necessary improvements. He says every center for mental health in Wisconsin is faced with challenges, and our society is too.
We have to deal with issues of stigma.
He's calling for better access to intermediate centers so that places that provide high-level care like Winnebago County don't get overwhelmed.
It is a disease that can be treated, and we have lots of people across the state willing to help them.
He's designated this the Year of Mental Health for Wisconsin. In Winnebago County, Holly Brantley, Action 2 News.